Hi, thank you for joining me today. In this video, what we're going to be doing is looking at several sentences which have been rearranged out of their incorrect order, which in English should always be your subject, your verb, and sometimes an object following that verb, usually an object following that verb. All right, let's look at number one, which has already been completed for us. You notice that in the initial arrangement, we have the coffee, don't spill, which should read, don't spill the coffee. And in this case, we're actually giving what's called a command. And I apologize, I forgot to read the directions for the exercise. All right, we're going to arrange first each sentence in the correct order, which I explained. And B, we're going to then describe the type of sentence we're looking at. Like, for instance, is it a command, right? Are we telling someone to do something? Or is it an interrogative or a question, right? Wherein we're requesting information? Or is it a statement in which you're providing information? And of course, these are all punctuated, and exclamatory, which are statements made in, exuberant, lots of energy. It's more exuberant way of delivering information or making a statement in this case. And then you would punctuate each one differently. Statements punctuated with a period, interrogatives or questions with a question mark, exclamatory sentences with an exclamation mark, and commands can vary between an exclamation mark and a period. It just depends on the severity of the command. All right, number two, today's papers, have you seen? Well, here it should read, and I'll just go ahead and number those. Have you seen is number one, today's papers, number two, and it's an interrogative, it's a question, so you would end it with a question mark. Number three, to meet you, how nice. Okay, here it should be how nice to meet you, period. You're making, well, actually, I would even say this with a lot of energy, right? You're meeting someone, in this case, for the first time. You want to make a good impression, at least as an American, and we tend to be very boisterous upon meeting and energetic to really try to make a connection with people. Not always, but for the most part. So for me personally, I would say, how nice to meet you, exclamation mark, whereas others could be a little bit more muted. And of course, you can still end it with a period just to make a statement, right? I don't know, maybe you're dry. But anyway, so number one, how nice to meet you is part two. All right, for sentence number four, we have my umbrella. Where did you put? Well, it should be where did you put? And what was the thing that we're talking about? Well, here, an umbrella. So interrogative requires a question mark. Number five, arrived the train 15 minutes late. Should be your subject first, which is the train. So your definitive article, the, attached to the noun train. What did it do? It arrived. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I put that in the wrong order. Let me go ahead and get rid of the number two. Let's see, 15 minutes late, or rather, arrived 15 minutes late. So I had it in the correct order. 15 minutes late, and this is probably something you're likely upset with. It's an inconvenience, so I would punctuate that with an exclamation mark. I'll go ahead and go back. Okay, with an exclamation mark. Number six, on time, the plane won't arrive. So this should read definitive article the attached to the noun plane, that's your subject. The plane won't arrive, part two. Part three is on time. Likely something, again, you're just as equally upset about as with the train, so punctuate it, for me personally, with an exclamation mark. Of course, a period works as well. Number seven, and we'll go back and talk about what kinds of sentences they are. Number seven, this electricity bill, I can't pay. Also, maybe something that you're exasperated with, right? So you're going to exclaim it. Like, I can't pay, number one, this electricity bill. Number two, right? You're tight spot, not feeling great, probably an exclamation mark. You're making a statement, but you're exclaiming it. All right, number eight, for me, please open the door. It should be open the door for me, please. Or please open the door for me also works. So we have please open the door for me. Number three. And this is a command, or actually, no, it is a command in a way, but it's done politely, right? You preface it with please. Number nine, the nearest hotel, where's he asked? Should be he asked, where's the nearest hotel? Or where is the nearest hotel? So he asked, where's the nearest hotel? It could also be, where's the nearest hotel? He asked. If you wanted to arrange it there, either way, it's still the same information. And either arrangement would satisfy the requirement for a complete sentence. All right, number 10, the bill, can't pay, he cried. Should be, I can't pay the bill, he cried, is probably the best way. Or if you wanted as well, you could start with he cried, comma, I can't pay the bill. Either way works. So for me, I'm just going to leave it as I can't being number one. So I being number one, can't pay being number two, the object being number three, and then he cried is going to be kind of the conclusion of that sentence. Okay, hopefully this exercise helped you. Otherwise, if it didn't, please let me know in the comments so I can better modify these to make them more useful or functional. Go ahead and, that is to say, if you haven't already, please subscribe. If you found it helpful, please give it a like. And I look forward to working with you in future exercises such as these. Hopefully not as fast. All right. Well, maybe faster. Depends on what you like. All right. Thank you. Bye.